Your romantic partner is not meant to be your therapist. Nowadays, communication is like the buzzword in couples therapy and psychology, but actually, I think we're overdoing it. Well, fundamentally, I do agree as couples, we need to be communicating. And of course, we need to communicate about things like our values, we need to communicate our boundaries, we need to communicate our non negotiables, our needs. However, there's something that I keep encountering when it comes to communication, especially as women, we tend to overshare or over process with our partner. We call it emotional support, we call it emotional connection, we call it intimacy, but it's actually destroying our relationships because constant emotional sharing is actually replacing self regulation. Certain things are just not meant to be processed with your partner. While, yes, I do agree that sometimes we need to process the traumas, we need to process certain events that were stressful. Yes, we want to be honest, we want to share our worlds with our partner, but a lot of the time we just go too far with sharing our inner world and we go too deep into all the different entanglements. You don't need to share every single sliver of jealousy, insecurity, every single sliver of disappointment, of frustration, whether it relates to your partner or not. You can process or learn how to process certain things on your own. As individuals, it is our task to keep working on ourselves, even if we are in a relationship and we feel like we have a best friend as a partner. We are still very much responsible for our own lives. We are still meant to take our own lives into our own hands and take responsibility for our emotional health, our mental health. Our partners are not meant to fix us. Our partners are not meant to be the caretakers. Our partners are not meant to heal us. You need to take responsibility for your own self-regulation. A lot of this growth that will then lead to a harmonious relationship happens privately. You need to do your own practices in order to become a better person. You need to be working on your own communication. Healthy connection includes discernment when it comes to what we want to share, what we should process with a partner, and what we should just be focusing on solo, working on solo in private. And if we feel like sharing the process of working on it with our partners, we can, but not coming from a place of I expect you to do this and that because I'm struggling with it. I share more on communication in romantic relationships in my mini course, Communication for Couples, 30 minutes. If you would like to get the link, comment communication and I will drop it into your DMs.